Hello, my lovely friends. It's Danielle here. I hope that you are having a terrific day. Today is very exciting because I'm finally back on YouTube. I'm so excited to continue posting new content for you all, and I'm so sorry it's been such a long while since I've been on YouTube. As some of you know, I have had some very serious health issues over the years, and thankfully I've been in recovery and I'm doing better. I'm still not 100% where I want to be, but I'm at the point where I'm feeling okay enough to do these videos again for you all, and I'm really thankful for that. So I wanted to start off and reintroduce my channel with a little get to know me Q&A. I actually haven't done one of these before, and now seems like the perfect time for it. So let's start with the first question out of 25 questions. Question number 1, what is your full name? So my birth name is Danielle Marie Duet, and my first name Danielle comes from the feminine version of my grandfather's name, Daniel. So my maiden name is Duet and my married name is Rother. So technically I go by Danielle Rother now, but many people still know me as Danielle Duet. And most of my social media profiles were actually created before I was married, so many of my handles online are at Danielle Duet. So you can search for that if you're looking for me. And you can also check out my website, which is danielleduet.com. Question number 2, where were you born? So I was actually born and raised in Tampa, Florida. And even though I've been living in Minnesota for a while, I've lived in Florida for most of my life. And no matter where I live, whether it's Minnesota or anywhere else, I will always be a Floridian through and through. I love everything about Florida, from the warm weather, the beaches, the sunshine, the palm trees. And Florida will always have a special place in my heart because that's where I grew up and I have my family and friends down there. So trust me, you can take the girl out of Florida, but you can't take Florida out of the girl. So question number 3, do you have any siblings? Yes, I actually have one sister named Alyssa. She is my best friend and my younger sister by 3 years. And growing up together in Florida, probably one of the most common questions we were asked is, are you twins? We definitely look alike, and it's a question that we actually still get asked to this day. So she was in Florida, and then she also moved to Minnesota to be near me, and we have such a great relationship. I was her matron of honor in her wedding, and she was my maid of honor in my wedding, and I'm just really thankful that we've been there for each other over the years. Question number 4, what is your natural hair color? So my natural hair color is almost black, maybe dark brown, and this is it. I've actually never dyed my hair before, and I actually used clip-in hair extensions for my wedding, and when I was looking online to see what color would go with my hair, I was looking at Luxie Hair. They have really great hair extensions, and I definitely recommend checking them out if you're looking for really good clip-in extensions. But I was looking through them and I saw that the darkest brown shade, I think is called Mocha Brown, and that was actually the perfect match to my hair. So I guess my hair color, like my natural hair color, is Mocha Brown. So question number 5, what is your natural eye color? So my natural eye color is actually green, and it's really funny because when I moved to Minnesota, my husband, before we were boyfriend and girlfriend, he had noticed that my eyes were green. It was something that was really intriguing to him because a lot of people up here in Minnesota in the Midwest actually don't have green eyes. Most of them have either brown or blue eyes. So it was definitely something that was attractive for my husband. And if you are also a makeup lover and have green eyes, I would definitely recommend wearing purple or mauve toned eyeshadows because that will give a nice contrast to your eyes and accentuate your natural color. Question number 6, what is your favorite color? So my favorite colors are pink, purple, and blue. But my all-time favorite color is definitely pink. And I love all shades of pink. I like light pink, hot pink, dark pink, you name it. And if there was gonna be a Danielle nail polish of some sorts, it would have to be a very vivid pink, something holographic and shimmery, definitely something with sparkles. Like, that truly speaks to my soul. Number 7, what is your favorite season? My favorite season is definitely summer. I love all the flowers and the sunshine and warm weather, And I guess that might be a little bit also because I'm a Floridian. I really like tanning and relaxing by the pool or even going to the beaches. So yeah, I think just summer also matches my really bubbly personality. Question number 8, what is your favorite flower? So my favorite flower is definitely a rose, especially if it's a very vivid pink rose. And I also like pink peonies and dahlias, but definitely my favorite flower is the rose. It's such a beautiful and classic flower, and I love that it represents our Blessed Mother Mary. She is known as the mystical rose, and I think that is such a beautiful title for her. Number 9, what is currently your favorite song? So I can't pick just one favorite song. That would be way too hard. But my top 2 favorite songs that have been like my favorite for years, for the last several years, would actually be Vulnerable by Selena Gomez and Breathe In by Ariana Grande. I really love the messages behind those 2 songs because they both deal with getting through anxiety and overcoming something that is really hard. And because I have an anxiety disorder, I really appreciate this focus on mental health and relatable lyrics that feel like you're not alone with whatever you're going through. Number 10, what is your favorite music genre? So my favorite music genre is definitely pop. I usually am listening to Selena Gomez or Ariana Grande or Ashley Tisdale or something like that. But I also really enjoy jazz, like Michael Bublé and Norah Jones. And occasionally I'll listen to like country pop, so something more like earlier Taylor Swift or Zac Brown Band. And I also will sometimes listen to dance or electronica type music, something like Zed. So yeah, those are the kind of music genres I like to listen to, but my favorite is definitely pop. Number 11, who are your favorite singers? So my favorite musical artists would definitely include Selena Gomez. She's my number 1. And then it would be Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Ashley Tisdale, Carly Rae Jepsen. I totally love her music. And Mandy Moore, Hilary Duff, Colby Calais, Sabrina Carpenter, Jonas Brothers. Basically, any of your Disney millennial musical artists, that's what I love. Number 12, who is your all-time favorite celebrity? My all-time favorite celebrity is, of course, the one and only Miss Selena Gomez. And if you've been to my channel before, you know that I love her Rare Beauty makeup brand. And I actually got to see her in concert one time in 2011. I have a video here on YouTube if you'd like to check it out. And I'm just so thankful I had that experience. I'm not sure if she'll ever go on tour again. I hope she does, but regardless, I'm just glad that I got to see her in concert. And I hope to someday actually meet her in person. She just seems like such a sweetheart. Number 13, what is your favorite movie? So my favorite movie of all time is the 2015 version of Disney's Cinderella with Lily James. Oh my gosh, Lily's performance of Cinderella was absolutely phenomenal. The casting, the crew, the directing, the cinematography, like everything about it, all the little details, it makes it so magical. And it's such a colorful and very visually stunning film. And I really love the message behind the film, which is encouraging young women to find their inner fortitude and to have charity in all things, which is so beautiful. Trust me, you will love this movie. And if you haven't seen it already, just please promise me you will. Number 14, what are your top 5 favorite chick flicks that would be perfect for a girls' night? Okay, so if it's around Christmas time, I would definitely say Serendipity. Kate Beckinsale is such a stunning actress, and I love her performance as well as like the whole storyline. It's so adventurous, whimsical, and romantic. So definitely that would be one of my top choices for like the holiday season. And let's see, for my other top favorite picks, I would say 27 Dresses, A Walk to Remember, The Princess Diaries, and Aquamarine. And I know that I've already said 5 with Serendipity, but let's just take Serendipity out of the mix if it's not Christmas time, and I would replace that with Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Because come on, that one is also another really great girl movie. So just go with me on that. I also love A Walk to Remember. That's another movie that I would definitely recommend, but it's kind of sad, so it's definitely a tearjerker. So make sure you have tissues when you're watching that one. Number 15, what is your favorite TV show? So my all-time favorite TV show is definitely Gilmore Girls. I actually started watching that back in high school and my grandma got me into it. And she always laughed because she said she was a lot like Emily Gilmore. And for me, I actually felt a connection to both Rory and Lorelai. So my personality type and my temperament and just my disposition is definitely more like Lorelai. But my school experience was a lot like Rory's. So I also went to a very prestigious and academically rigorous school, and I was also a sophomore transfer. So I was kind of just getting into the hang of things when everyone else already kind of knew what they were doing. So I definitely connected with Rory there. And it's also really funny that my husband, he was watching the show when it came on too. And so we kind of connected there because we both like the show. And he's a lot like Luke. So I think it's funny that like I'm like Lorelai and his personality is more like Luke, and we enjoy watching the show together. Number 16. What was your favorite subject in school? So my favorite subject in school was probably art, but I also really loved religion class. So I'm Catholic and I went to a Catholic school and I really enjoy learning about my faith in the classroom. Number 17. What high school did you attend? So I actually attended the Academy of the Holy Names High School in Tampa, Florida. It's a private all-girls Catholic high school, and my mom was actually an alumna of the Academy as well as my sister. So we're all kind of part of the Academy legacy. And I actually was a sophomore year transfer, like I said. It's a lot like Chilton. It's very academically rigorous and it was very, very hard. So there was kind of a love-hate relationship with it. I loved the school, but it was very challenging. And I also have ADD, so I have to take more time with my tests and my homework. And it was very hard. But overall, I'm very happy with my experience and I'm glad that I'm a part of the Academy legacy. Number 18, where did you go to college? So I actually went to college at the University of Tampa in Florida. And I majored in digital arts and graduated with a BFA. And then after my undergraduate studies, I moved from Florida to Minnesota to go to the University of St. Thomas for their Catholic Studies master's program. And actually that's how I got from Florida to Minnesota, was to do that program. And I know that both of those disciplines are very different. And the Catholic Studies program was actually more interdisciplinary anyways, so I was able to kind of combine my love for graphic arts with my faith. And I've worked as a freelance graphic designer since then, and I'm just so thankful I was able to do the Catholic Studies master's program in the first place, because God really paved the way for me to go, and I was granted a fellowship to actually do the program. So I'm just very thankful for the experience. Number 19. What generation were you born in? So I'm a millennial born in the 90s. I know some people think I'm Gen Z, but I'm definitely Gen Y. I remember blasting my CDs on my boombox in my room, reading teen girl magazines. I remember going to Blockbuster, and there was just so many things about like choosing videos, like going to the library, which was so cool. I miss those days. I'm so glad that I was one of the last generations to grow up before social media and like the internet, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I also think I wore my hair like half up, half down in a scrunchie like every day of elementary school. And also I never got rid of my bangs. This is my signature look and it's not going anywhere. Question number 20. Are you married? If so, how did you meet your spouse? So yes, I am married. I met my husband, Jeff, at the University of St. Thomas while I was in grad school. And funny enough, he was actually in grad school as a seminarian, studying to become a priest at the time. So I actually had a crush on another guy when I met Jeff, and he was just not in a place to even like be dating. So after he discerned out, we did end up getting together, but we were first initially introduced by a mutual friend, and that interaction was kind of weird. So initially I didn't like him to begin with.
It took some coaxing to get her to, like me at first. Surprise.
But after he left seminary, I kind of came around to him and realized we had a lot in common. So yeah, that's kind of how we met. Number 21. When and where did you get married? So Jeff and I were married at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Vermillion, Minnesota, on August 4th of 2017. And we had a reception at Dakota Pines Golf Club in Hastings, Minnesota. And now, like, since we've been married, they actually changed the name of that reception venue, so it's now called Hastings Golf Club. But yeah, both of the venues were so beautiful, and I would highly recommend them if anyone is watching that's in the area. So if you haven't seen any videos of our wedding, I have a whole playlist that you can check out here that's on my channel. So if you haven't seen it, I would encourage you to check it out after you finish this video. Number 22, do you prefer silver or gold jewelry? So my engagement ring and my wedding rings are both white gold, and I wanted the white gold because it's a little more silvery, and I chose that, or I asked my husband to choose for me, because I typically wear silver jewelry as opposed to yellow gold, but I do have some yellow gold jewelry, like my high school ring that I got from Academy is yellow gold, and I did that because the school colors are actually gold. So that just kind of made sense to me, but I typically wear more silver jewelry. Number 23, do you have any pets? Yes, I actually have a really sweet black and white cat named Maverick. He's so fluffy, and I got him back in 2015 from Rough Start Rescue. And he's such a good little kitty friend for me. He's kind of like my therapy animal. He keeps me company throughout the day, and like his soft fur is so soothing and definitely comforts my anxieties. And Maverick is just amazing, and I can't wait to actually do a video about him on this channel. So if you're interested in seeing that, please make sure you're subscribed and ring the little bell so all of my other videos will come right to you. Number 24. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? So I'm actually a very extroverted person. Like I said, I'm kind of like Lorelai. I think some people might mistake me for an introvert because I tend to be very shy and I have a lot of social anxiety sometimes in different situations. But my natural disposition is definitely extroverted. I love talking with people, and I'm very naturally gregarious. And my temperament type is actually sanguine choleric. So if you know of the 4 temperaments, there's melancholic, sanguine, choleric, and phlegmatic. So sanguines are very talkative, bubbly, a little bit flighty, and cholerics are very much that leadership role, speaking their mind, very bold, a little bit stubborn, but yeah, I would definitely say sanguine and choleric describe me very well. And my Myers-Briggs personality type would be ESFPJ. So I actually am like equally both P and J. So if you look up ESFP or ESFJ, I'm both of those Myers-Briggs personality types. And last but not least, question number 25. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Oh my gosh. So I have a bunch of favorite YouTubers, and I like to watch videos on a lot of different topics. So as for my favorite Catholic YouTubers, I'm going to save that answer for another video where I'll specifically say who my favorite Catholic YouTubers are. But as for YouTubers that are like on different topics that are not related to Catholicism, I would say my favorite makeup videos are from Allie Glines and Kathleen Lights. My favorite comedy videos are from Charlotte Dobry and Jillian Billion. My favorite anti-MLM videos come from Kiki Chanel and Margaret Angel. And Ali Sheehan has some really great videos on pop culture, movies, and music. I also enjoy Disney YouTubers like Sarah Engel and The Magical Miranda. So if you haven't seen any of their videos, I would definitely encourage you to check them out because they're all really wonderful ladies. So that wraps up today's Q&A. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better, and I can't wait to get to know you more too. If we have something in common, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to know. And if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for watching. That's it for today. I just wanted to remind you of 3 very important things. Always have courage, be kind, and be a saint. Take care and God bless. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.